You've probably seen a ton of videos about Velma, along with all the backlash the show has received. If you haven't seen any somehow, here's a quick rundown of the show. Velma is an awkward teen who has a fear of solving mysteries due to her mother leaving her. But now she has to solve one after her classmate is found murdered, and she is the prime suspect. Along with her is Daphne, who is now a popular mean girl, Fred, who's become a combination of rich preppy kid and incel, and Shaggy, who's now called Narville, and just doesn't act like Shaggy whatsoever.
Drugs, which I hate.
All in all, the show seems to be another typical adult animation, crammed with tons of meta-humor.
Yeah, it's code for adults who still watch cartoons.
And a lot of changes that seem to just intentionally be rage bait, to the point where there's backlash across the political and ideological spectrum. But specifically, I wanted to talk about how the show entirely misses the point of Scooby Doo, and the dynamics of the gang, along with how they fumbled over what could have potentially been a great adult version of Scooby Doo.
Oh god, he looks like Hitler! And not just because we compare everyone to Hitler these days.
The 4 human characters in the Scooby Doo group seem fairly different to each other, at least on the surface. We have Fred, who appears to be the typical square Ivy League type of guy, Daphne, typical rich girl, Shaggy, unkempt pothead, and Velma, dorky nerd. And while they all retain elements of these superficial assumptions, there was more to them than that. They weren't just walking talking stereotypes. They all had their own unique personalities that melded well with each other and gave us an unlikely looking friendship group, who all had unique skills. Fred is great at trap making for some reason. Daphne can somehow use makeup products to gather clues. Velma is smart. And Shaggy can eat a lot of food, and they got a talking dog. Velma completely ignores this. See, now all our main characters have become caricatures with little redeeming qualities. Velma is now just some dorky weirdo nerd. Daphne is the bitch popular girl, and Fred is just a childish dickhead. Speaking of that, they've given him a tiny dong.
It's not small, it's scared.
And constantly joke about it.
That he was just another entitled rich guy who might kill someone because he has a tiny dong.
Come on, you didn't have to do my boy Frederick like that. We all know his packing. And Shaggy has now become a rather forgettable character. We get these unlikable one-dimensional characters who haven't been fleshed out, which, given this is an adult remake, isn't great since some of the original children's shows have more well-written characters. Instead of subverting stereotypes, Velma plays right into them. On a related note, some of the other side characters also seem to have one-note personalities, like the cops, who are lesbians, and it seems their whole personality is centered around it. No one is safe from being reduced to a label here. And where the hell has the bloody dog gone? Basically, I'm saying they've created a show with characters that are nothing like the Scooby Doo gang, except on the surface. Velma is a missed opportunity. We could have gone something like Mystery Incorporated, but with even darker themes, yet they shoved the franchise into this. A show that, instead of utilizing its higher age rating, craft darker stories, uses it to cram as much crass and unfunny language, violence, nudity, etc. to show off just how adult it is. Instead of letting an adult remake expand the boundaries of the franchise, they've instead run straight to the edges and stayed there. It's all adult for the sake of being adult. And let's be honest, the people behind this show aren't idiots. They likely know going overboard with all these changes would incite backlash and give lots of free publicity. Would you have cared about Velma if it was just another mediocre animated show? Thanks for watching. Give the video a like if you enjoyed it, and consider subscribing for more content.